Muhammad's M&M Sports in association with Brand Casinos, Jordan Brand. Bally's Casino Resort, Square Ring, and Bodyhead Entertainment present the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the undisputed light heavyweight championship of the world. Sanctioned by the IBF, WBA, WBC, IBO, NBA, and the Louisiana State Boxing Commission. Chairman Fielding Lewis, Vice Chairman Buddy Imbinato, Secretary Al Topan, Commissioners Jim LaCava, Bobby Chauvin, and Nat Hall. The scoring for the bout will be done by 3 judges at ringside, scoring on the 10-point must system. They are Dick Flaherty, Barry Orgeron, and Kenny Santos. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Johnny Femia Jr. And now for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, courtesy of HBO Sports and TVKO. From New Orleans, Louisiana, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white, trimmed with gold. He weighed in at 173 3/4 pounds. His professional record, an excellent one. 19 victories without a loss, including 6 knockouts with a draw. Tonight, he plans to shock the world. Ladies and gentlemen, originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, now living and fighting out of East Hartford, Connecticut, here is the undefeated #1 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world, Eric Magic 2000 Hardy. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black, trimmed with silver. He weighed in at 173 1/2 pounds. This 1988 Olympian now has an outstanding professional record consisting of 42 victories, including 34 knockouts with only 1 disputed loss. He is universally recognized as pound for pound the best in the world today. Ladies and gentlemen, from Pensacola, Florida, presenting the 4-time world champion, the reigning and defending undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
Want to clear the ring, Mikey. Get them all out. Yeah. Everybody for 2 seconds. Everybody else out. Roy, you in 2 seconds. Everybody else out. All right, guys, you were giving you instructions early in the dressing room. You're both professionals. I expect you to behave like professionals out here. Okay? Touch gloves and come out boxing.
A fighter named Al Hauser once fought Sugar Ray Robinson. He is the grandfather, Hauser, of Eric Harding, who now fights Roy Jones, who is looked upon as the Robinson of his era, perhaps.
Larry, we've already heard from Roy Jones. He hates fighting southpaw. 6 of his last 7 opponents by happenstance have been southpaws, and Eric Harding is another one that he'll face tonight. He doesn't like to fight them. He says Harding is a tall Montel Griffin, a lot of heart, but a defensive counterpuncher in style without a lot of power. But he is worried about accidental headbutts because Harding is so awkward.
Roy Jones has got to be himself and go early to the body to make this boy taste his power. Harding, of course, has got to try to win every round. If you can't knock him out, keep trying. You can't win a fight and lose 2 or 3 rounds and try to catch up with Roy Jones. You must win every round.
Harding in white, Roy Jones in black. In line with George Foreman, Larry Merchant, Harold Letterman here.
Roy Jones Jr. is the best body puncher in boxing today. He can actually knock you out with a body shot.
Harding making Jones take the lead, something Jones would rather not do, but he can do it.
Right, straight right to the body already. He's thrown 1, 2, and landed 1.
Harding only 6 KOs in his 19 victories, but he put some hurt on Tarver in the fight that got him here. Broke some ribs, finished very strongly, and for Tarver, painfully.
You see already the taller guys allowing the shorter opponent to back him up. You should not allow him to back you up. You've got the reach. Stick your hand out there and make him stay his distance. That's what Harding should do.
Left hand behind the right, just to the point of the chin of Jones. Not much on it. It's fully extended at the time with Jones stepping back.
Another straight right to the body again. Roy Jones is knowing exactly what he's doing here. Body punching, make the taller guy start protecting his body, and you hit him to the head.
Counter left landed by Harding to the body of Jones.
Harding goes back to the chest with a good straight left.
Harding keeps his right hand very low, shoots his jab from different angles. It looks like it's easy to shoot a punch over him, but Roy Jones has yet to try it.
You know why? Because he's too tall. You got to make him get low, drop his head just a little bit more.
Final seconds of round 1. A brief flurry from both fighters. No damage. Now a feel-out round.
That this turkey here gonna lay back. He's gonna lay back. He's just waiting on the counter. When you shoot your right hand to the body, make sure you keep your left hand high. He's trying to counter with a hook over the top. That's what he's trying to do. Okay, try to work your jab a little bit more. Okay? Try to work the jab a little bit.
Put it to business. Okay. Okay, Ed. Deep breath. No, deep breath. Come on. Up. One more. Come on.
Second, go! Let's go, second.
Best known as a cut man, that was Al Gavin, who is the trainer for Eric Harding. He said, I've seen Robinson lose, I've seen Lewis lose. I expect to see Jones lose.
Not much damage by either boxer in the first round, and in any of his title fights, that's the least punches the fewest punches that Jones has thrown or landed to this point. And we don't know whether that has any significance or not, but perhaps at least a little bit of respect trying to figure out Eric Harding in round 1.
Eric Harding's got that long reach. He can tap you, but if you swing at him, he's too far to step back. You're going to miss it. Roy Jones has just got to get a little closer.
Harding had an excellent amateur career, 76 wins, 6 defeats, 2 Philadelphia Gold Glove titles. Started his pro career, and then because of various difficulties was out of action for more than 3 years. That's why he's had only 20 pro fights at age 27. There's a right to the body from Jones and a good combination counter back from Harding.
Followed by a pretty good jab.
I'm sure viewers are trying to read the tattoo on his back. It says, "Forgive me, Father, I have sinned." He acknowledges his previous life.
Roy Jones getting a little closer now. He's almost touching toe-to-toe with him. That's where he needs to be. The farther he's away, the harder it is going to be to hit Harding. Getting closer.
Combination landed by Harding.
He's giving Roy Roy some problems here by mixing it up, staying away, jumping in just like that.
Yes, indeed, he's landed 3 shots there, one right through the guard of Jones on the first one to open him up. Now Jones trying to catch him coming in. Referee Johnny Femia Jr.
Roy Jones tried to get close, and Harding pays him for it.
It usually takes Roy about 20 seconds to figure out his opponent. I don't think he's figured him out yet.
Harding's got good concentration here in the early going. Looks very relaxed.
There's no way he can win these rounds backing up like that. You going to get a fella's title, you got to win every round. Can't play that counter-puncher stuff with a quick man.
Jones with a miss. Well-timed duck by Eric Harding. Final seconds of round number 2. Jones yet to land a really good, clean shot.
I gave that round to Harding. I think that Roy has lost about 1 round in his last 3 or 4 fights. 6 fights,
Hey,
maybe.
look, when he throw that right hand.
Coming into this, 35 of 36 rounds went to him.
Okay, when he shoot that right hand, sweep it down.
Keep going, are we?
Yeah, when he throw that right hand, you can get your hook in. Huh? Yeah. What? All right. It's jab. You right, southpaw. You sweep it and come back with your hook. Not the right hand.
I'm going to hit
Jab.
right now. You heard me, right? Okay, let's do it. It's the 3rd round. Okay. Like this.
Let's go, Eric. Throw you in.
Take a breath. Good, bro. Your rhythm is going now. Now start to work.
I think he's getting frustrated.
He's getting aggravated.
You heard what they said in the corner of Harding. I think he's getting frustrated and aggravated.
Round number 3 scheduled for 12. Jones in black, Harding in white. Big crowd on hand at New Orleans Arena. Late arriving, they came to see Roy Jones in action.
And Roy Jones starts to tap with his jab a little bit more rather than waiting on that one straight one down the line. You got to mix it up and make this guy duck and dodge, not just stand straight. One thing about Harding, he's not afraid of Roy Jones. The referee's got to really keep his eye on the backhanding by Harding. That right jab turned into a backhand with no problem at all. Straight right hand hurt him, and Roy's closer because of it.
Jones picked off that left hand.
That's what
lead.
Roy Jones wanted him to do, is start committing himself to a straight left or crooked right hand like that. That's what he wants. He does. He gets a little closer, get in the pocket, and start pitching.
Harding ties him up as soon as Jones got close. Good jab back from Harding. Jones trying to close the distance here. Round 3.
Great right hand again.
And he ties up Harding and then pulls away.
What you want to do if you're Roy Jones, make this man taste your power, make him hurt, make him afraid to do what he want to do. Goes back to the corner, he's afraid. His corner is not going to be able to talk to him when his eyes are hurting.
But so far, Harding hasn't let Jones beat Jones.
Yeah, but Jones has been able to hit him in the face with some hard shots.
Couple of wild swings by Harding there.
And he's tasted Jones' power, quickness. And that's what you want to do with the inexperienced fighter. Make him go back to his corner, big questions mark. So he does not believe his corner.
Under 30 seconds in round 3. Harding gives him a very good angle. I mean, for Harding, you see how he doesn't get himself squared up against Jones. a little harder to hit.
Jones wants that straight right hand. If he catch him leaning too much to the left, make him duck that right hand and run into his left hook.
Final seconds of the third round.
I gave that round to Harding again.
I did as well. Close, but
Oh, okay. Making these rounds too close. Okay. Let's pick it up some. Step to your left a little bit. Shoot that right hand at the end when you're trying to get in. Come on back with the hook. Okay? Keep to your left. Don't trail him. Don't trail him.
All right.
Deep breaths and relax.
Body too.
You gotta go all out. Both hands. Both hands. Don't push on it too hard.
Come on, sweetheart, let's go. Let it go.
Where is the Roy Jones of story and rap song?
and so far he hasn't been able to put any hurt, vocally or otherwise, on Eric Harding. We're in round 4, Harold. What do you got through 3?
Okay, Tim. I got a two rounds to 1. 29-28, Eric Harding. He certainly won rounds 2 and 3. I mean, he was the busier guy, landed more shots, but he's going backwards. He's a tough guy to hit. He keeps both hands high and his elbows in tight. So he's a tough guy to get a shot at. Roy's landing those hard right hands, and now he's taking a left hand to the body, which is probably where Harding is most vulnerable. But so far, 2-1, Harding.
I had it 2 rounds to Harding and 1 round even.
I'm with you on that, Larry, exactly at this point. We heard Alton Murkison, Jones' trainer, saying start moving to your left. Roy doesn't feel he has to do that against southpaws. It's kind of the traditional way to move. And he's done it a little bit so far in this round. Maybe a sign that this southpaw is a little more difficult than the other southpaws he's faced.
I don't think you guys are looking at those right hands that Roy Jones is leading with and hurting this guy. You can be a judge watching those things and really get those rounds to Roy Jones.
I guess we just have to agree to disagree then, George. I think this has so far been his most effective round.
Body shot there landed by Jones. Left to the body.
But I could easily give Roy Jones those rounds. Good straight right hand. It wasn't straight in there.
There's one that landed between the gloves of Harding that time. And Jones picking up his tempo and closing his distance a little more.
Well, now finally he seems to have figured something out about Harding, how to find him.
Counter right from Harding to the ear of Jones.
I think he figured it out a lot earlier. Now Harding picked up his right hand and made it a little more difficult. First couple of rounds he was sticking his right hand out as if to jab with it, but this time he picks it up and covers himself up a little bit. That's difficult for Roy Jones now.
Both those blows blocked by the challenger Harding. Soft jab landed on the cheek of Jones as he shrugged it off, literally.
Now he's dropping his right hand again. Roy Jones can key in on him then because he can't get it back up in time enough for this right hand. Roy Jones had his left hand right in position when the guy threw that shot. He's been waiting on it all night. Now Harding lands a good right jab. The referee better watch the backhander.
That's right, he flicks it and it does come up in a backhand way. End of round 4.
And Roy nods as if to say, I got it now.
Giving you one more run. You got to punch. You're not punching now.
I can't hit the move. He moved.
Then move with him.
Okay.
Come on.
Keep it tall, gonna have to get the apron. Too much. See what he do. Okay?
Yep. Caution.
All right. that jab hand when he dropped it now. Might be able to get the count off of it. Might be able to run through him with the right hand after you do it too. Coming out from the left. Okay.
Trainer Al Gavin wants Harding to throw more punches. Harding says, I can't reach him. He's too quick.
That's what I said earlier. You got to send that youngster back to his corner. He's inexperienced, doubting his corner, and that's what he's done. The corner tell him to do something, he disputes.
Jones crouching down a little bit more, looking like he's trying to get himself breaking throw to the body, leads to the body, and Harding comes in at flurry. Not much damage done. Jones covering up, but the effort by Harding here now pounding to the body. Harding trying to keep him pinned in the corner. Jones comes out with a short left hand of his own. And a right hand lead.
Roy Jones has always been in excellent condition. He's allowed fighters to get back into the fight in the latter rounds, but because he was in great condition, he could always finish strong.
I don't think he's ever out of condition. Finished another minor league basketball season with his Gulf Coast Sun Dogs in the USBL this summer. In addition to training for boxing and promoting this fight.
Harding is allowing this Roy Jones to hit him in his body as though nothing's going to happen, but you don't want a guy hitting you on the body and in the shoulder like Roy Jones doing. He's even hitting him on his right shoulder. That's his punching arm. Roy Jones able to land one good left jab. He's going to take over.
Well, peekaboo defense, and Harding having difficulty finding a way through it.
What is that Tennessee walking horse act that Jones did 3 times?
That's what you want to do. As soon as the guy throws a shot, get right back on him. And if you can make it kind of dramatic, even better. The crowd helps you. Make him think he hasn't done anything.
Approaching the 30-second mark in round number 5. Defensive round for Harding, but Jones still unable to really put something together.
The hands are free. Watch out. Make this take it burn a little bit.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Well, I want it like that. Over here.
All right. Give me another water bottle.
He got out.
Okay.
He got out again.
You start touching him. You start touching him now.
I'm here.
You start touching him now. Start touching him. Okay. Okay, let's get it. Let's get that body in.
You gotta work.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep it up, man. Now's the time.
Just close the gap so you're closer to him. It'll be easier for you.
You heard trainer Al Galvin telling Harding he's got to work a little bit more. Get closer and throw more punches.
I don't think he want to get any closer to Roy Jones. He better just take advantage of what he's been doing with his reach.
Now he's got his gloves up around his head, protecting himself as though he's going to be coming in and looking to throw punches.
That's correct. He's trying to get closer. So he's moving his arms out of the way. And remember, this guy's trained around Philadelphia, so he can mix it up some.
Harding has a great sense of that Philadelphia Fight Club history. You name the names, he's heard them going way back. He knows that there's expectations about his performance from the fight fans in Philadelphia. Even though he now lives full-time in Hartford, goes back to visit his old neighborhood.
Roy Jones is putting everything into his leaping, jumping right hand. Turned southpaw though.
Overhand left to the ear of Harding. Harding comes back. Didn't throw anything effective against Roy Jones in that exchange.
Well, in a sense, Roy Jones has won the boxing battle and is forcing Harding to come to him. And now he feels he can start landing some of that heavier shots.
Harding did land the right jab and then a low blow behind it. Jab hook combination. Approaching a minute to go in the 6th, scheduled for 12. Roy Jones, light heavyweight titles at stake against the #1 ranked Eric Harding.
There he goes, hitting Harding on his shoulders.
Harding just wants to counter. That's his game. That's what he's comfortable with. George, you don't feel he can win that way, just being a counterpuncher.
No, you got to win every round. And as Larry Merchant and myself, I had it one way, he had another way. But when you're trying to take someone's title, you don't want that indecisiveness in the judges. You want them to say one way or another. And they're going to give it to the champion. Win the round and leave no doubt in anyone's mind. And that's what Harding is doing. Maybe he's winning, maybe he's not.
Jones leaps in with a right to the body. Final seconds of the 6th.
Looks like a fight is about to break out, guys.
Roy Jones is upset that he hasn't done what he wanted to do, and he's getting mad.
Like that, don't you? Yeah, I like it.
I'm here.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. You stretch that body a little bit more.
Yep.
Get that body. That's what I want. That's all I want you to do. Just slowing down now. The head will come. Give me them body shots. Give me them body shots. That's all I want you to concentrate on. Keep your head moving a little bit when you go in. Quit leaning over to your left and right all the time. Give me. Watch what he's doing.
The right hook will hit him if you'll throw it. The jab and the right hook. When you're close to him, hit him in the body. Okay. Come on. He's tired already.
Well, Roy Jones normally has landed 25 punches a round against the southpaws he's faced previously. So far here, through 6 rounds, he's averaged about 8. So he's still having some problems finding Eric Harding. And Eric Harding showing some good defense, and you might call him ultra cautious. Also, I think is getting his shoulder there, not presenting a great target for Jones, has still made him a bit of a problem for Roy Jones.
The other thing, each corner is telling the other guy to do the same thing. That was a good left hook by Roy Jones.
Harold, what do you got through 6?
Okay, Tim. I got it 58-56, 4 rounds to 2. Roy Jones Jr. You know, Tim, I got to tell you something. You don't win fights on great defense. Eric Harding is a tough guy to hit, but unless he picks it up and shows us a little bit of offense and starts to put some hurt on Roy Jones, he ain't winning his fight. Because when Roy hits him, Roy hurts him, just like George said. Roy, when he comes in with that powerful right, does more damage. Roy Jones Jr. on the harder shots.
Well, I haven't seen any evidence yet that Roy has really put any hurt on Harding. I have it 3-2-1 for Jones.
Roy Jones has been throwing the right shots. He just can't get Harding's head lowered enough. Once he does, the same punches that he's throwing will get him a knockdown. Harding seems to keep his height.
Jones has been in some long fights recently against these light heavyweights. And if this goes to the judges, 2 of them are from Louisiana and 1 from the state of Massachusetts. They'll be the ones who will decide what could be, as we've been discussing here, little differences of opinion as to how you would score some of these rounds.
Good body punch by Jones.
No disagreement, the challenger has to be doing more than Harding has, but still Jones unable to take over and dominate.
Once you land a body shot like that, that guy's thinking, that hurts. That hurts. Puts his elbow around the side to make sure he doesn't hit him there again, and then you got your jab whenever you want it.
Well, George, he used to wear a bulletproof vest. He can't have one of those in the ring.
No, no. Well, Roy Jones has got his body, the guy's body's hurting, and his hands are down. That right hand is going to start counting for something.
Now Harding leaning on him here. Trying to score inside. Got a couple of punches in, but without much on him. Caught Jones there with a right jab, and then a left hand. There's a right back from Roy Jones that landed.
Now Harding's head is lowered every now and then. Same shot that he was missing him a little bit, he's hitting him with.
Jones finding his range finally here in the 7th round, putting some hurt on Harding.
The good thing about Roy Jones, it could be the bad thing. He's an entertainer, he thinks, and he doesn't want booze. A guy like that could get hurt.
There's a good right hand.
He gets paid enough money to have to entertain, George.
That's what he's got caught up in. When the crowd starts to boo, he doesn't.
Snap on his punches now? How much? All right. Okay, I hit hand. Yeah. Really heavy hand? Yeah. Okay. On the mix-up, make sure you keep that chin down and come out. Don't come out high. Okay? You're bringing that hook when you come out. Okay?
Pinpoint right between here on his chest. That's where you want to land. Come on, baby. You can win this fight. You can win it, Eric. Look at him over there. He's tired. Look at that guy. He's an old man. You're a young man. Come on.
Put pressure on that.
Take a breath. Win these rounds, Eric. Okay. All right. Yeah. With your power.
Roy discovered the body punch a couple of years when he fought Tate. Knocked him out with a punch like that. Harding is still here. I thought there was some mention in Jones' corner about hurting his hand. I'm not 100% sure. He told us that his left hand, which he hurt in a motorcycle accident a while back, is before his fight with Telesco, is only 85%. I don't know if that is what he was talking about.
Yeah, he throws a lot of shots, winging them, and he catches the elbow and sides of the head, and that costs him. Sometimes you can really break your fingers. Got to keep those fingers tight. But when you do, you sacrifice speed.
Harding trying to plant an exchange there, and he did manage to get a right hand in over the top. Al Gavin asking him to pick up his tempo, win these rounds. So his trainer must feel that he's just not been active enough, which would be our view over the last 4 rounds at least.
Roy Jones is aiming for that man's right shoulder. Hits him on that shoulder. The guy doesn't know when you reach to throw that shoulder and if something doesn't happen, you don't know why. Hits him again on the same right shoulder.
Well, that's the defense that Harding has presented to him, and now...
No, he's
Jones
aiming at that shoulder.
Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you, George. I think that's to take that effect on what's otherwise really been a good defense.
Rocky Marciano would hit guys on their arms and things like that, and next thing you know, they just drop their hands.
Harding got one right hand in the last exchange.
Harding's hand is already dropped.
No, what I meant to protect themselves at all.
Jones into the peekaboo. Harding trying to get through it. Didn't get much power on it.
Roy Jones stands right in the pocket now. And you know something? His corner hasn't even told him to do these things.
We're under a minute in round 8.
He's literally taking this guy's right hand out of the shoulder.
Good right hand by Harding. Maybe his best clean punch of the fight.
Here's a slap.
Picks up the jab following that left. And that backed up Jones because he was throwing as he came in.
I think that right hand got Roy's attention and got him angry.
Hard thing to make him lose his temper.
Well, Harding showing a little movement for a change.
It's like when those matadors, when they stick those bulls, they make them do something.
Another good right hand by Harding. Another one.
Now they stand and trade at the end of round number 8.
You got to punch just the way you did now. You can still win this fight, but you got to go hard. Take a deep breath. What round?
I'll tell you in a second, dude.
Take a breath. Started off with the jab. Keep close to him, Eric, and hit him with the hook. He's there. Nice.
Might be able to get a hook off of him. Okay? All right. On the inside now, make sure you work down and up. Don't stay up top all the time.
There you see Jones apparently shooting to the right arm and shoulder of Harding. But later in the round, Harding comes right with the right there.
We're into round 9, scheduled for 12. Eric Harding in white, the champion Roy Jones in the black with the red trim. It hasn't been an easy go for Jones, who acknowledges he doesn't like to fight these southpaws, and this guy might be the most difficult one he's faced.
And you hear a clack of Harding supporters from Philadelphia cheering Eric. Who would have thunk it?
Jones has been passed 8-12 times in his career. We're in the 9th. Harding only 3 times.
But here's a guy fighting for the light heavyweight championship of the world, and he's on defense in the 9th round. It's not the way you do it.
Jones got a good clean shot in there with his right hand. Hasn't had too many of them in this fight.
Let him go, Eric. Let him go inside, Eric.
Roy Jones continues. He's the aggressor.
No question now.
Champion of the world is the aggressor. And what has happened is Roy has put his right hand, his left hand over Harding's right hand, and he keeps his hand up high so there's nothing he can hit him with.
Jones landed to the body. Didn't move Harding.
Keeps his left hand right above Harding's right hand, and he walks in close. Harding has to pick it up, and when he does, he runs into Roy's hand.
Let him go, Eric. Let him go inside.
You tie the guy's hand up. Going exclusively now to the body royal.
Harding hasn't knocked anybody out this late, so certainly he's got to be the more busy, aggressive fighter against Jones in these circumstances.
Roy needs Harding to step forward a bit so he can land a good shot. He can't hit him if he's leaning back.
Wild swinging right landed to the high on the cheekbone, just near the ear of Jones. Didn't seem to have too much effect. The fight that got him here, he finished strongly against Antonio Tarver. Put some hurt on him at the end, breaking a couple of ribs. And he hasn't shown any power that's bothered Jones so far.
Let him go, Eric.
Whoa, big right hand by Jones, but they didn't move Harding.
He's been waiting on that shot all night for Harding to be lowered, and he got him. Finally got him. Too bad he doesn't have the power of a true light heavyweight to finish him. But he got him.
And right at the bell, a straight right from Harding to the face of Roy Jones.
All right, he's going down now. You be able to get him now. Damn.
The best you can.
That's hand done.
Well, what do you want to do?
You in charge. I can't throw left hand. I can't throw left.
His left arm is bad.
Look at it.
Work his jab for 4 rounds.
Give you.
On D, it'll work. He's standing straight up. Right in his chest. Shift your head moving in, though, don't
Roy Jones finally got in his big right hand. He's hit a lot of big light heavyweights with this punch, and it stuns them, but does not do them in. Harding complained of a problem with his left hand or left arm in the corner.
Well, that pounding he's taken on his right shoulder, you think it'd be his right hand, but it may have been from a punch he threw. You have to wait until after the fight to find out.
Well, right now it's going to be nuts and guts time.
We're into the 10th. Scheduled for 12. Harold, what do you got so far?
Huggington, 87, 84, 6 rounds to 3. Roy Jones, excuse me. You know, George Foreman said something very interesting. And that's Roy Jones is the aggressor the entire fight. And he is. He's walking this guy down constantly. Judges love effective, aggressive fighters like that. And he's throwing combinations. Harding throwing one at a time.
Jones picking up some tempo here, too, in the latter rounds.
All true, Harold, but this has been the most difficult fight for Roy Jones in a long time.
Roy Jones steps and then steps to the outside. Harding's right foot.
Fact is, there's no evidence to show that Eric Harding could come up with a knockout shot, a one shot, and yet that's what he seems to be looking for.
No, I think now he's looking to stay out of harm's way. Roy Jones allowed him to taste that power, and he doesn't want any of it.
It's Roy Jones' quickness that intimidates his opponents from throwing too many punches.
Harding got a right hand in, solid jab, but Jones came right back with a combination count.
He beats you to the punch. Before you can set up, he's gotten you.
Let him go, Ron. Let him go over there. Break. Let him go, Ron. Let go.
Evidently, there is some problem, as Larry reported, with the left hand or left arm of Harding that he complained to his corner about.
Harding's had everything in the world to whip Roy Jones with, and Roy Jones went out and disarmed him. Beat him on one side of his shoulders, made him miss and hurt one hand, just completely disarmed him.
Right hand landed by Jones there. And that gets him backing up. Eric Harding lost the confident look he started the fight with, for sure.
And the young man doesn't even know what has happened to him.
Final seconds of the 10th round.
Now he's trying to keep his right hand out of the way, Harding. Look how he holds it as he walks.
That's it.
You want to quit.
I can't feel too much. You got a doctor here? A doctor? I want a doctor. Doctor.
Al Gavin calling.
I would like a doctor.
We'll get you one.
Breathe. Can't fight like that.
Why, Al?
All right, leave him alone.
Why?
Muscle. Where's the doctor?
Al Gavin calling for the ringside doctor.
It looks like Al Gavin wants to stop the fight. I think he thinks that Eric Harding may have torn a muscle in his left bicep.
The muscle. Take a look at it. And use it. Push on.
Yep. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Looks like it's ripped. All right. Stop it. Okay. Don't worry about it.
Well, it has been stopped because of an arm injury suffered by Eric Harding. The ring doctor advising him to not continue. Al Gavin, the trainer of Eric Harding, asking for the doctor to come in, and certainly the wise thing to not have his boxer out there so severely handicapped. The doctor recommending that he could not go any farther with fighting one-handed, in effect.
I don't think so. I think the guy was getting shut down, and he's told us all. Now all of a sudden the guy can't do anything, hardly protect himself, doesn't want to get him knocked out, calls to quit.
George, you're saying the guy quit and he wasn't injured, is that right?
Quit. And the injury, so what? Fighters get injured all the time. We've broken our arms, legs. You've heard Roy Jones said he fought with broken hands.
I agree with you on that.
You just don't quit like that and tell the doctor don't touch it.
All right, let's get the official word on the finish from Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Following the end of round 10, the referee consulted with the corner of the challenger and the doctors. The challenger suffers a torn ligament in his left arm. He's unable to continue. The winner by technical knockout and still the undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world,